Hey guys and girls, welcome back to another beautiful video on this beautiful channel on this beautiful day. Hope you're doing really good today. And today we're going to talk about creating all these armor thingies for the character. So we're going to have a bunch of armors and we can equip them and we can get bonus defense and all that stuff. But before we get started, please just open up the description box. You got a bunch of useful links down there. Go ahead and join us on Discord. Follow me on Twitter, check out my support page, and also drop a like, subscribe if you like the content. Otherwise, let's just get going here. So we had a little problem in the last video where when we do this character replace, as soon as the player replaces a weapon, we're good. Okay, it replaces the weapon, fine. But if we try to replace something else, it's gonna do this replace thing, and it's gonna give me something back, an item, right? Which is an armor. But this won't work, so it will say no. Okay, this is a test. Remember, this is a test for the computer to see if it is a weapon pointer in here, because remember, we got a bunch of item pointers in here which have armors and weapons all mixed and matched, right? This is just mixed in there. So here's a little test. Is this really at this spot? Is it really a weapon pointer? And we'll get an armor back. So it's going to be nope, it's not. And then we'll come in here. We'll say if weapon, then all this won't work because it's an armor. But the thing is, it already replaced that spot with this character's weapon, but the armor is lost, so the armor is going to be gone into nothingness, right? It's gone. It's a memory leak, and we don't want that to happen. So what we're going to do is, if this worked, first we have to test it. So we're going to test it not by replacing it. First, we're going to make a little softer test. We're going to just copy this, and we're going to say in here, this character get inventory at choice, like that, and it's probably gonna return a reference, so I'm just gonna do the address there. So this is a little softer test. It's not gonna remove or do anything. It's just gonna give me this, link it to this place in the inventory. It's gonna ask it, is it a weapon in here? If it is, then weapon again is going to be assigned the dynamic cast of whatever I copied there. So we're going to dynamic cast it again, and we're going to basically just, we could static cast it, I think. We'll static cast this to a weapon, because now we're not asking, now we're telling the computer, okay, let's just make whatever this is returns into a weapon pointer, and we'll put it in weapon, and then we'll just set the weapon to whatever it returns. So there you go. If it's a weapon, this will happen. Now if it's not a weapon, we'll say armor equals weapon. Well, I'll just use the weapon. Why don't I use that pointer just to make it sure what the hell we're doing? It's always good to have clear instructions and stuff. Wait, Y and then V right there. Okay, so there you go. That should be fine. So if armor pointer, we'll copy this dynamic cast test here. So we'll copy it and we'll just say armor here instead. We'll try to dynamic cast it. If it works, then we know. So then we'll say else if armor pointer, like that. We'll just copy paste all of this code in here. So if it's armor pointer, I'll say armor pointer is a static cast armor. This character get inventory at this place, and then we'll probably have to do get armor here. Armor pointer. Alright, so if armor pointer. Now we're gonna have to do some tests in here. If armor pointer get type equals armor types, armor, let's just use armor head. So if it's an armor head, we're gonna do that. let's just use, why not use a switch case? Sorry about that. Switch case, armor pointer get type armor type. Okay, there we go. Okay. Case armor head. It's a little tedious here. It's always tedious with these console RPGs. Default break. Okay. So there we go. Now we're just gonna create all the cases. I think there was like 5 or 6. Armor chest, armor shoulders, armor arms, armor legs. Pretty sure that's all of them, right? Let's go check it out. Head, chest, shoulders, arms, legs. Okay, so we're back here. So that's cool. Now we got a bunch of states we can work with, or a bunch of cases rather. And now we're gonna have to see. So if it does, then I'm going to get, let's see, was this in armor? Okay. Set. Okay, now we're gonna have to do some tedious work here. Let's just think of this as an example. So if we do get this, let's get armor function here with a type armor head. So we'll have an enum. We'll have one get armor function, and then we'll set armor armor pointer armor head. Okay. Armor pointer get type. Okay, so there we go. So we'll put the armor pointer where the armor pointer get type is, and then we'll get armor armor pointer get armor type in here as well. So this means that we'll get the armor type correct and everything like that. So maybe we didn't need the switch case. I'm so dumb. But we'll see. Let's just create these functions though. Let's see how much time I've had. Okay, we're good. Get weapon armor vector get armor int armor type. Just gonna copy this, put it in character.h armor like that. Where is it? Okay, so now we have that function. Now we're gonna do a set armor as well. So set armor weapon int armor type const. Okay, we'll see if that works. All right, so I'm just gonna define this, and now we'll work in character.cpp. So I'm sorry if it's going a little fast, but I'll try to explain everything. So now we just have to fix these. So depending on the armor type, we'll get it back. Let's see. Now we can actually, this wasn't a waste, so I'm just gonna copy this whole switch case and put it in characters get armor. Just gonna remove all of this, and then armor type. So armor head. Then I'm just gonna return this armor head. I'm just gonna do the same thing for all of these, but I'm gonna change the armors. There we go. Default's not gonna return anything. Return null pointer. Armor head, armor chest, armor shoulders, armor arms, armor legs. armor legs. Now we're gonna fix in the coming videos so that you can't actually get a memory leak if these are null pointers. Okay, but it should be fine. It should be fine. We don't really set for that just now. We don't really fix that. But there we go, arms. Okay, that's fine. So now I can get the armors. I'm going to use the same switch case. Just copy that. Put it back in here. So if the armor type is armor, it should say, let's change that in here as well. Character.h armor. Okay, so this is gonna set this armor head equals armor. Copy all of these, just paste that after all of these. I'm just gonna remove the return as well. Whoops, what am I doing? Insert. There we go. All right. So there we go. There we go. Okay, so now we can set the armor and we can get the armor as well. So if we go back in here, we might as well just copy paste this, remove the switch case, because this made it a little easier for us in here. The armor pointer is going to basically check it. It checks it up here, and then it's going to just static cast it to an armor, replace it with the armor type. Get armor type, and then it's going to, let's see, and then we're gonna set it to armor. Okay, so there we go. Let's just see in character, they're all null pointers, so we don't have any equipped. Let's just see if this runs, and then probably in the next video I'm going to make sure we can use them. It's kind of a tedious video. Start game, character menu, stats. So I can't see my armors yet, which makes it hard for me to show the inventory. At least if I press 1, wait, equip item, if I press 1, it's gonna crash. Okay, exactly. So yeah, we're gonna have to fix that. But okay, all right, that's fine for now. I hope you followed through everything. I hope it wasn't too fast. I'm sorry about it if it was. But in the next video, we'll make sure we can add items, add armors to our character. So yeah, thank you so much for following along. Hope everything's going well. Please check out the description box. Drop a like, subscribe if you like the content. Otherwise, yeah, I'll see you guys and girls in the next one. All right, bye-bye.